Hi everybody, it's me Lacey from Fayetteville Pelvic Health and Wellness, and we're going to do a little mini Kegel pelvic floor activation workout. Now, like I always say, Kegels are not for everybody right now. So if you have constipation, painful bowel movements, pain with intercourse, tampons, or vaginal exams, or if you have difficulty fully emptying your bladder, Kegels are probably not for you right now. Find a pelvic floor, pelvic health physical therapist and get assessed. I forgot my ball. That's really the best way to know what's going on and what you need to work on. Okay. The person who requested this, I know, has been through pelvic floor physical therapy, so I'm not worried about her because she knows what to look for and she has a physical therapist who is guiding her. But if you have any doubts, find one. And if you're in North Carolina, I'm doing telehealth physical therapy so we can chat over the internet. Okay, so you're going to start on your back. You're going to take a few minutes to do some breathing, okay? So diaphragmatic breathing, filling your belly, and maybe take about a minute, pause the video, and take a few good belly breaths. Now we're going to use our exhale to activate the pelvic floor. Inhale, exhale, drawing the pelvic floor up and in. Belly draws in. Inhale, let it all go. Exhale, drawing up and in. And you're going to keep doing that at your own pace. A Kegel is a squeeze and a lift. It's as if you're closing the elevator doors. Y'all keep going while I talk. And taking the elevator up to the third floor. Or you can imagine drinking the vagina smoothie. So your lips close around a straw and you pull the smoothie up and in when we're drinking a smoothie. If a vagina smoothie was real, which it's not, that's what you're imagining, okay? So every time you activate pelvic floor, TA, transversus abdominis, gently draws in. And then when you inhale, you're letting it all go, okay? So you're using your exhale on the effort. Drawing up and in. Inhale, let it all go. Let your belly rise. Exhale, drawing up and in. Notice nothing else on my body is moving, okay? Now we're going into a bridge. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, draw pelvic floor up and in before lifting up. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. I'm squeezing my butt cheeks at the top. I'm letting go as I inhale, and as I exhale, I'm drawing my pelvic floor up and in before I lift. So I'm getting that Kegel before I bridge up. Now I might not be able to hold it the whole time, but I'm activating it before I move, and I'm using my breath. Okay, so after you do about 10 of those, okay, or more if that feels good to you, we are going to come into what we call tall kneeling. So you're going to put the ball or the yoga block between your knees, and for this, we have several options, okay? So if you have a band and you like to do band exercises, you can do kind of whatever feels good to you with your band. You can do any arm exercise here is going to be good. I'm going to show you rainbows because it challenges your core a bit more. The ball between our knees is just activating pelvic floor a little bit more. So we are inhaling to prepare. Now every time you exhale, pelvic floor is drawing up and in. okay? Your deep abdominal muscle, TA, is drawing in, okay? So you're always using your exhale on the effort. If you want it to be more challenging, you want to get something that lets your feet lift up off of the floor. So I would use my little foam pad that I have, but you can use a pillow or a blanket. So now my core is having to work harder to stabilize, okay? Now any upper body exercise is gonna be helpful, and it's gonna be fine. Make sure you're breathing out on the effort. So even with a bicep curl, I'm exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhale, inhale. Same thing with triceps. Inhale as I lower, exhale on the effort. Okay, every time you exhale, you're getting a pelvic floor contraction. Okay, moving to standing. Ball or block between your knees. Heel raises. Okay, have you ever noticed how your kid or you, when you're sitting down and you have to pee, you do that little jiggly thing and you kind of, you jiggle lift your heels? Calf activation sometimes helps activate pelvic floor. When your pelvic floor activates, that tells your brain you're not ready to pee, okay? So this is sort of an inhibition. It turns down that arc. Now, I'm not breathing because I'm talking to you, okay? I'm not doing it correctly. You're exhaling, inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Do that till you feel the burn, okay? So pause the video if you need to and keep doing some heel raises. Okay, when you've had enough of those, standing here, we're gonna do some Kegels. So you're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, draw the pelvic floor up and in, exhale, let it go. Here's my diaphragm, here's my pelvic floor. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm drinking the vagina smoothie. I'm taking the elevator to the 3rd floor. Here I go down, I'm picking up the bean, pulling the bean into my vagina. You can think about lifting a bean with your urethra, that's where the pee comes out. Pick up the bean, pull it up. If you need more activation in the back, you're going to your anus. This is what you're imagining. Please don't pick a bean up and put it in your vagina or your anus, or certainly not your urethra. Squeeze the bean with your anus, pull the bean up into your rectum, okay? Inhale, let it go. Exhale, lift. Now, last thing we're gonna do, walking around with the ball, we're gonna do sit to stance. Weight is optional. Having a free weight or holding something in your hands helps turn your core on a little bit more. You're gonna inhale to prepare, exhale, lift the pelvic floor up and in as you stand. So it sounds like this. I'm getting that pelvic floor lift before I stand up. The farther your arms out are in front of you, the more challenging it is for your core. This makes it easier. This is how we're meant to hold our babies as we move around, or hold objects to protect our back. We hug them in close. So this is easiest and best on your back. And then obviously, if you have any issues, just drop the weight, because this is hard. This is a hard enough exercise, okay? Now again, your legs are going to start to burn out if you do a lot of those. The point of this is to kick in your pelvic floor. So this is not necessarily, what we're doing right now is not really strengthening legs or arms. It's really giving you some ideas for how to activate pelvic floor. And you can throw this in before your workout, in the middle, after, or just kind of randomly once or twice during your week. I have a million other ideas, so if you get bored with this one, let me know, and I will we'll play around with another one. But this is just, if you know how to do a Kegel, and you know that Kegels are good for you, this is just a nice way to throw it in there, because we're home, so you're maybe not sitting at your desk quite as much because you're with the kids running around, or you're not driving around town. So I do Kegels at stoplights a lot of times. This is just a good way to throw it in while you're home if you're not in your office all the time right now. If you are sitting at a desk, just remember that you can do Kegels sitting here at your desk. Exhale. You're going to imagine you could create a bit of space under your perineal body. That's the spot between your vagina and your anus. And then you're going to inhale, let the pelvic floor drop back to the chair. Exhale, lift up and away. Inhale, let it go. Now, I'm not actually creating space between my perineal body and the chair, but that's what I'm imagining, okay? And look, you don't see anything moving. This is not a Kegel. Okay, that's a glute squeeze. Great, our glutes could all use a little glute squeeze. That's not a Kegel. This is not a Kegel. This is not a Kegel, okay? This is a Kegel. You can't tell, but I'm doing it. I'm drinking my smoothie, I'm taking my elevator up, I'm picking up my bean, and I'm lifting it up and in, okay? Remember, if you have any questions, you find yourself a pelvic PT, you send me a message, or you find somebody who's doing telehealth right now if you're not comfortable going, okay? Thank you guys for watching. Please let me know what else I can do for you, because I'm happy to make some more videos while we're in this absolutely crazy and bizarre time, okay? Thank you so much.